If you're looking for an easy to prepare meal, pork, sauerkraut, and mashed potatoes is a great choice. You can prepare it right before you go to bed or right when you're getting up, ready to leave for work. Put it in a slow cooker, let it go for about 8 to 12 hours. You get home, the meat just falls apart. You don't even need a knife to cut it. So what we're going to start with is you need 3 basic things. You need your pork. Pork loin is what I prefer. I've tried pork shoulder and other things. They might be cheaper, but it doesn't turn out nearly as well. Sauerkraut. So we're going to use about 3 pounds of pork for 2 to 3 people, big meat eaters in our family, and about 3 or 4 pounds of sauerkraut. And I'm going to take an apple and just cut it up. So we're going to start with, just going to open the sauerkraut. What we're going to do with this is we're going to wash the sauerkraut off to get rid of some of the excess water and salt and going to cut up an apple. You want to try to cut this up in big chunks because as it cooks down, it's going to want to fall apart. Some people like to eat the apple afterwards. Other people like to just pick it out and toss it off to the side. Good enough. So all we're going to do now is we're going to take our crock pot and place the fatty side down in the crock pot with the pork. That's going to be followed by our sauerkraut. I like to try to cover everything with the sauerkraut as much as possible, get it nice and even. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our sliced apples, we're going to place them around the top. This adds a little bit of sugar. A lot of recipes with pork use some type of either brown sugar, or sometimes people will put like soda and barbecue pork, pulled pork. So it's kind of similar to that, I believe. Now what you're going to want to do is you're just going to add water until you cover everything. So it's important to cover everything with water, otherwise it can burn and dry out, and it's just not as appetizing. So make sure everything is covered with an ample amount of water, especially the sauerkraut. The apples, they can be okay if they're not completely covered. Alright, so now it's time to place this in a slow cook. Good idea to put this on low. Meat tends to taste a lot better and it's a lot easier to fall apart if you cook it slowly. Don't try to rush things. It's about 7 hours later and this is what we have. Lazy Man's mashed potatoes. Ready in 4 minutes.